Hey guys, it's me Sujoy over here, and today I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about are Thai people friendly, um, especially towards like Indians and non-white foreigners. So let me just have a bit of my cannabis juice. So, are do I find Thai people to be friendly? Well, this is not my first trip to Bangkok because when I talk about Thailand, I predominantly talk about Bangkok because I've spent most of my time out here in Bangkok, and I think on and off I've been coming to Bangkok like more than 3 years now. But I don't stay long. I don't keep my stays quite long over here, but I'm just going to share my personal experience and a quick disclaimer. I have nothing against, this is not a general point of view. This is my personal point of view. I'm in no way trying to damage the Thailand tourism out here. I just like to express myself. My channel is about no BS, straight up. I don't like to create a lot of fluff videos, so I'm just going to talk from my personal experience as a non-white expat coming from India, and like how I feel about the Thai friendliness. Um, so um, so basically, like when I come to Bangkok and everything, it's just firstly it's a different environment. It's different from Vietnam. Vietnam has its own environment, and it's like comparing orange to apples. And of course, other Southeast Asian countries where I have been before, like the Philippines, Indonesia, Cambodia. So yes, I mean, I do get a bit of kind of a mixed experience over here. I wouldn't say that everyone's pretty much to themselves. As long as you are, as long as you're trying to, as long as you're a polite person and you're not showing any signs of aggression, then I think then I think it's good. It's good for you to to interact with Thai people. Um, when it comes to friendliness, I honestly didn't find it to be that much. I mean to say, like I say, like what I want to say is that people over here are very much to themselves. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like in the Philippines, like where I'm walking around and people will say, "Hey, brother," or whatever it is. Or like in Cambodia, also, I used to have this kind of interactions, "Hey, brother," or something like that. But maybe because I'm from India, and I don't know what's the perception out here in Thailand about Indian tourists, but I always like to look in positive look in the positive way. So yeah, I mean, predominantly they're to themselves. I mean, I never had any kind of warm interactions or something like where people will come up to me and like say like where are you from, or like even if I go to the malls and all that, I mean, people are pretty much to themselves here in Bangkok. Um, you know. Maybe it depends, region to region. Like if you go to Pattaya, it's more like a party place. It's just the vibe is a bit different, but like I said, you got to be a bit careful in Pattaya because you keep on spending a lot of money. There are also a lot of scams. So that's the reason why I prefer to stay in Bangkok because it's more structured, and you have the metro, and it's more organized. But like I said, people are more to themselves. For example, like if I take the taxis and the cabs, they will take you to my destination. They will take me to my destination, but it's just like the interaction is not there. It's just like pay the fucking money, and the service will be given to you. So I think it's more like a financial oriented system out here. Um, I mean, I never had any interactions over here with Thai people, like where, they want to interact with me, communicate with me. It's just, like I said, people are always to themselves. It may be different for a white expat, but, I'm just talking from from my point of view because, like I'm not a white person. I'm from India and I have dark brown skin. So maybe Thai people perceive me, differently, or they treat me differently. I'm not going to get into the details of the racism and all that stuff because, I think I covered that in one of my previous videos. But it's just that people are usually kept to themselves. It's not a worry. I mean, I don't. It's more like a financial transaction. Like wherever I go, like if I go to a coffee shop or I go to a mall, or if I want to go and eat, you give the money for the service, and you will get. I mean, you give the money and you'll get the service. So it's very. I would say it's like, for me, from my point of view, it's kind of like a kind of a fake, interactions, like fake environment. Like it's just that you have the money, everything is kept down for you, but that's all fine. But it's just that I wish that like Thai people would be a bit more friendlier towards people coming from India. And I mean, and I mean, even with me, because I'm from India also. So like I said again, I'm repeating again that this is my personal experience. Yeah, I believe one of the YouTubers, expat YouTubers, like Top G, um, he's back in Vietnam right now. He came to Thailand, and he did a contrast, and he spoke about, it's more to your face, like Thai people can come up more to your face. I mean, I do agree with that. I mean, I do agree with that point. Um, because yeah, there is. I would also say there is, there is the rudeness factor, and but it's not as bad as Vietnam. I mean, like the customer service is decent. I wouldn't say the best of customer service, but it's pretty decent. Like today, I went to Starbucks. I was really happy with the customer service. Um, but yeah, I just wish that the level of friendliness would be a bit more stepped up. Just give me a minute. I gotta shut the door. I think there's some doing some construction work. All right, sorry. Sorry about that. So yeah, I mean that's all I got to say. I mean I don't want to make this a very long video, but this has been like my experience of being out here in Thailand for many years now, coming on and off. I mean, especially here in Bangkok. So yeah, so that's all I got to say. But the customer service is better compared to Vietnam. But like I said, the people out here, they like to keep to themselves. I'm not quite sure if they are very fond of of Indian tourists. I mean, the friendliness, the interaction, and all that. Because I know, I mean, I'm not going to get into the details, but I know also about the negative aspects of what Thai people think about Indian tourists and the bad perceptions. So, and that's not true, actually. Yeah, that's really not true. But yeah, I mean, that's my intake about it. Like, so I mean, I also wish, like, sometimes, like, if I go to the coffee shops or in the mall or something, like, people can be a bit more friendlier, or a bit more communicative, interactive. So it's, I mean, it's more into the financial transactions. Like, there's a say over here that Thailand is the land of smiles, which is true. I completely do agree with that, but that comes with a price, which is the financial aspect. Yeah, if these things can be looked into, and if the media can also cover this up in future, and also, like, the state of the society can also learn and understand that, okay, not all expats are white expats. Like, there are also a lot of expats, foreigners coming from India, and they look different. Try to get used to us. We're not all the time bad mannered and disgusting human beings. Because you know we're coming from a strong economical country. But I don't want to brag about that. So I mean, that's all I got to say. And so yeah, like I said, it's just a very, of course, Bangkok is a big city. So I dislike staying downtown Bangkok, because that's where you're going to burn up a lot of money. There are a lot of scams downtown. So I try to avoid that area. And of course, you will encounter, like, racism and discrimination if you're going to stay downtown Bangkok, because I presume it's predominantly catered for white expats. And of course, there is white privilege out here, in Thailand, and it's nothing new. It's, I mean, I've been coming here for years. I know that exists. But yeah, I mean, that's my perception over here of of our Thai people, friendly, towards Indians, and towards like non-white foreigners. Yeah, I mean, I've even checked out YouTube videos of a couple of black vloggers, African Americans and all that. But of course, they have a different experience because of the passport, and of course, they're coming from the U.S. But this is, like, from my point of view, because I'm not an American guy, though I did my U.S. education back in the States. I'm pretty well traveled in Europe, but I hold a passport. I hold an Indian passport, and my nationality is Indian. So I'm just sharing my point of view. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say. And if you like this video, just give it a like. Okay, so you guys have a great day. Peace out.